IAABO basketball officiating classes are growing across the state. This spring saw roughly 30 potential junior officials take the class, and the number of students willing to wear the stripes on the court keeps climbing to help referee shortages in Maine.
We're so shorthanded. I talked about it in the spring, the number of games that gets canceled or an official has to do it by themselves, which shouldn't even happen. We need all the help we can get.
I was playing basketball at the time already. And I think I kind of wanted to see the other side of it because refs get a hard time sometimes, and I thought it'd be a good idea to learn the other side and expand my knowledge of the game better.
The program targets 13 to 17-year-olds to start officiating, and the first elementary level of games pays $30 per contest.